Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Dazzer Johnson. Right. Hello, hang on a second. Yeah. Right, sorry about that. Now, thank you very much for joining us. If you have just tuned in for the first time, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're all doing well. If you're joining us from the last stream, welcome back. Right, looking forward to what should be a very entertaining finals. The Carabao Cup Final today. Liverpool against Newcastle United. Liverpool, 11-time champions. Against Newcastle, who haven't won a trophy in over 55 years. So, how are they going to get on today? We'll find out in due course. Personally, I mean, as you all know, I can't stand either of these sides. So this is pretty much a hate-along in a way. It's two sides I absolutely despise. But I don't know what to say about this game. I think, personally, it would probably be better if Newcastle did win the cup. It would certainly be better for English football, and then obviously certainly better for the cup, because then we have a new winner. Rather than having to sit through Liverpool winning it 12 times. But it would be bad news, because both fans would hate that though. But also United fans would hate Liverpool winning it, so sort of in a bad situation when it's E2. This is the final I didn't want. I didn't want Newcastle-Liverpool in the final. What I wanted was Newcastle against somebody else in the final, not bloody Liverpool. Because if Liverpool win it, it's just going to be boring again, isn't it? Oh, same winner every bloody year. So, yeah, see what happens. I didn't actually do the stream last year because I wasn't available. I was out and about when the final was on last year. So this is the first year I've done it in about 2 or 3 years, actually. I think the last one I did was... No, because I didn't even do United Newcastle, did I? I didn't do United Newcastle. So... possibly when maybe Liverpool won on penalties against Chelsea. I can't remember. It was years. It's been a while since I've done the Carabao Cup Finals. A long time. But we'll see how this goes anyway. Right, it is Cup Final time. It is Liverpool against Newcastle United. Join us. We are live at the moment. We'll have another guest of logos at half time. Click the link here to join. Don't mind me, I was just doing my Instagram post. Right, so if you did miss the derby earlier on that I was live for, if you missed the derby I was live for earlier on, which was the Steel City derby, you will have known obviously that Sheffield, if you did miss it, Sheffield United won eventually by 1-0. So well done to them. To fair, it was against them on the play, but at the end of the day, you don't take your chances, and you're not going to win. So there you go. I haven't looked at any of the predictions, mates. I ain't taking any notice until... I'm not really going to take any notice until the games have happened, I think. I think we're at the end of the games anyway, so we'll probably have a look later on, because you should reveal the results later, actually. Yeah, the results will be later, I think. Yeah, but I think the results will be later anyway, won't it? Because we've already done all the games. Come on, Newcastle, la 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 la. Evening, Darrell Hoyle Johnson. Never mentioned him. Jim Watt, yeah. 2-1 to mighty Newcastle. Hopefully to win. Up the ball, says Emily. Thank you for joining us. Right. Cup Final time. This will be interesting. But we'll see what happens, yeah. Best of luck, obviously, to both teams today, because it is a big game. 2 very strong lineups, and I must say they are very strong. I haven't done the poll. Newcastle, you want to win, Daz? I'm not really worried who wins, really, but you'd probably think, personally, Newcastle would be better for English football rather than Liverpool, but, you know, both fans will disagree with that. So, yeah, I'm not really picking a side. Either way, I'll just be neutral, as I usually am for these games. I'll just be neutral as I usually am. I do think Liverpool win this. I think Liverpool win it, but I think it'll be an extra time. I think it'll be 1-1. We'll go to extra time, and it'll be 2-1 Liverpool at the end of extra time, I believe. That's personally what I think, but we'll never know. We'll see what happens in due course. If you have just tuned in, thank you very much for joining us. Carabao Cup Final time. It is Liverpool against Newcastle United, and Martin Dubravka doesn't actually start, even though he normally starts in the cup games. He's not starting today. Nick Pope is starting for Newcastle in goal today, so good luck to him. And it's been a long time since Newcastle last won a cup. So will they be able to do it finally today? We'll see what happens. Just want to thank the co-host Darrell Johnson and co. Fair enough. 2 streams today. You've been treated. You don't normally get 2 streams from me, so you are very lucky. I normally only do 1 a day, so you're very lucky. And don't get used to it, because it's not going to happen very often. There you go. Oh, hello. Nicholas sent 10 quid. Thank you very much. One to £10 stickers of someone rolling around laughing. Right, okay then. Okay, thank you, Nicola. And finally, to thank the host, Mr. Scotty B. Host my ass. Right, looking forward to this draw. Looking forward to the final. Hope everyone else is. Don't forget we got our Guess the Logos coming up at half time today. And it'll be all English clubs because it's a Carabao Cup Final. So we're doing it as a Carabao Cup special. You've earned it. Oh, thank you. There's a lot of hard work goes into streams, you know. Carabao Cup related. It's teams that have played in the Carabao Cup and have won the cup. But obviously this is like the League Cup as a whole. So obviously now it's called the Carabao Cup. It used to be called the Coca-Cola Cup, the Capital One Cup, the AFL Cup and all that jazz. So, you know. Do you like that guy on Discord who wakes up every morning? Yeah. At silly o'clock. Maybe 4 o'clock in the morning or something stupid like that. 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it used to be called the Coca-Cola Cup, which Borough lost to Leicester in. There's been a lot of names for the cup. That video, I haven't seen it. There's a lot of names that this cup has had. Middlesbrough, of course, are former champions of this tournament. I believe the only North East club to actually win the Carabao Cup. But not the first one to get to the finals, because Newcastle have got to finals before us. And Anton Deck are in the hospitality. They've just seen them there. Anton Deck in the hospitality wearing their black and white stuff to support Newcastle United as they usually do. Anton Deck very popular with the Newcastle folks. Geordies. That's what they are, the Geordies. We're going to have a look at the 2 lineups in full in a moment. And we're going to do that with our good friend. You all know him by now. It's Mr. Double Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Okay then, gentlemen, it's time for the Carabao Cup Final. The teams are going to be announced in full. But first, it's the match officials for today. And the referee for today, it's Mr. John Brooks. The assistants, Eddie Smith and Nick Greenall. The 4th official is Darren England. And the referee on VAR today is Stuart Atwell. Just to confirm, by the way, when the if VAR decisions are announced, they will be announced on the speakers by the referee John Brooks as part of the new scheme. The 2 teams starting with Newcastle United. In goal, number 22, Nick Pope. Number 2, Kieran Trippier. Number 5, Fabian Schär. Number 7, Joelinton. Number 8, Sandro Tonali. Number 11, Harvey Barnes. Number 14, Alexander Isak. Number 21, Valentin Livramento. Number 23 is Jacob Murphy. Number 33, Dan Burn. And number 39, Bruno Guimaraes. And the subs for Newcastle United. Goalkeeper, number 1, Martin Dubravka. Number 9, Callum Wilson. Number 13, Matt Targett. Number 17, Emil Kraft. Number 18, William Osula. Number 28, Joe Willock. Number 36, Sean Longstaff. Number 67, Lewis Miley. And number 78, Sean Neve. Starting lineup for Liverpool. In goal, 62, Kieran Kelly. Number 4, Virgil van Dijk. Number 5, Ibrahim Kanate. Number 7, Luis Diaz. Number 8, Dominic Szoboszlai. Number 10, Alexis McAllister. Number 11, Mo Salah. Number 20, Diogo Jota. Number 26, Andy Robertson. Number 38, Ryan Gravenberch. And number 78, Jarell Quansah. The subs for Liverpool. Goalkeeper number 1, Alisson. Number 3, Wataru Endo. Number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 14, Federico Chiesa. 17, Curtis Jones. 18, Cody Gakpo. Number 19, Harvey Elliott. 21, Konstantinos Tsimikas. And number 53, James McConnell. Those are the 2 starting lineups. Let's go back to your host, Darryl Johnson. Okay, so then. Yes. Good lineups. Very good lineups for both teams. Obviously, no Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool, which a lot of people are probably wondering why he's not there. He picked up an injury and lost to Paris Saint-Germain on penalties. He didn't get injured during the penalty shootout. He got injured during the game. So that means that Jarell Quansah comes into the team. It's going to be Kelly in goal, Robertson, Kanate, Van Dijk, Quansah as the back four. It's usual 4-3-3 played by Arne Slot. Szoboszlai, Gravenberch and McAllister as the midfield. And then the front three, of course, Luis Diaz, Mo Salah and Diogo Jota. Where's Mamma Mia? She's downstairs sorting out food and stuff at the minute. I've already had mine. Our future brother-in-law, Peter's has done some homemade Yorkshire puddings, which I've had as well. They were really nice, actually. I like homemade Yorkshire puddings, very nice. What did I have? It was cheese and ham, chicken and ham Kievs or something. Is it? No, ham and cheese Kiev, sorry. With some mash and some homemade Yorkshires. Lovely. Don't care if it's fattening or not. I enjoyed it. That's all I was worried about today. Lovely. It's the weekend, mate. I don't take any notice at the weekends, did I? I did say only Monday to Friday, but I can't do it full weekend. No way. Yeah, I can't fucking wait for that. JJB Sports is a sports company. Game Station. Can't remember. Maplin used to be a shop, but I don't think they exist anymore. PC World, that's where PC World is now Curry's. That's where you go and get all your technology stuff from. So there you go. Right, so those teams are done. Newcastle also playing 4-3-3. It's Nick Pope, Trippier, Shea, Dan Burn and Livramento as the back four. Tonali, Joelinton and Guimaraes. And then the front three of Murphy, Barnes and Isak. Two very strong 4-3-3 formation sides. It's Arne Slot against Eddie Howe. It's England versus Holland. Pretty much man your eyes. Referee, of course, for today, John Brooks, who, if you don't know, is from Melton Mowbray, which is in Leicestershire. So it's going to be interesting. If you didn't tune in earlier on, Ryan Brewster gave Sheffield United a 1-0 win with a little tap-in against Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, it wasn't a particularly great performance from Sheffield United, but they got the win in the end. Probably fortunate, but they got the win in the end, and that's really all that mattered. Don't forget, we got our second lot of Guess the Logos at half-time today. Get involved in the poll if you haven't already done so as well. Kick-off coming in just over 10 minutes time. So, the final, let's have a look at how the two teams got to this stage. So, of course, neither of them played in round one. They did both, I think, come in round 2. No, apologies. No, Liverpool. Okay, yeah, Liverpool came in round 3. Newcastle came in round 2. They beat Nottingham Forest by 2-1. Then they managed to end up playing against AFC Wimbledon, who had beaten Ipswich. Won only just about by 1-0. Then the next task was at home to Chelsea, and they beat Chelsea at home by 2-0. Brentford, they beat by 3-1 at home. And then Arsenal, they won 2-0 home and 2-0 away. So they won 4-0 on aggregate, which was amazing. And they now play in today's final against their opponents, Liverpool, who didn't come into the tournament until round 3, as teams in the European competitions did not enter until round 3. Liverpool's first opponent was West Ham United, who they absolutely annihilated 5-1 at Anfield. Then they beat Brighton only just about by 3-2 at the Amex Stadium. Southampton was their next opponent, and they scraped past them by 2-1. Then they absolutely annihilated Tottenham, despite losing the first leg 1-0. They won 4-0 in the second leg and got their place in the final. Now, Liverpool, of course, aren't in the Champions League anymore, so the quadruple is not likely to happen. However, they are still, I believe, no, they're not in the FA Cup anymore because they lost to Plymouth, didn't they? So the most they can win is literally this and the league title. They will probably win the league title anyway, despite Arsenal winning, because there is a 12-point gap. This is obviously Liverpool aren't playing this weekend, obviously. So that gave teams a chance to catch up a little bit. Liverpool, I think, are pretty much guaranteed to finish in the top 4 now. They are 22 points ahead of Chelsea with 9 games to go, so that's 27 points. So there's a 22-point gap between Liverpool and 5th place Man City, I beg your pardon. So that means pretty much, I think, Liverpool win their next 2 games and they're guaranteed to finish in the top 4. I think it's win the next 4 or 5 games and they could potentially be crowned champions depending on other results. The stage is set. Oh, we got the flames going off in the on the field. We got massive tifos of both the teams. Newcastle fans creating a massive tifo. Liverpool with their, well, it's not a particularly big tifo, but it is still a tifo. The players will be coming out. We will have the English national anthem, and then we'll get the match underway. The players are in the tunnel. This should be good. Oh my God. Newcastle fan was arrested outside a train station. Oh dear. Whoops, I think is the word. Here we go. Players about to come out. If you want to know how to get the game, Sky Sports, or if you don't have Sky Sports, ITV are showing it. So it's on ITV1 as well. So that'll be interesting. Here we go, it's match time. Please welcome the 2 teams, Liverpool and Newcastle United. And best of luck to both teams. Here we go.
To Wembley. Let's join your commentary team. Gary Neville, and first of all, good afternoon to Peter Drury.
Gary Neville's doing the commentary. They have to make it neutral, don't they? Oh my word. Woo! 3-2 Liverpool. Yep. All the Newcastle fans waving their scarves in the air. All waving the scarves in the air with a massive tifo, I must say, and it looks really good. Little stick banner saying get into them. There's a few banners. There was a massive T4 which I think had a, I think it had a book or something on it. One side's red, one side's black and white. Pretty much the same as when they played Manchester United.
Presentation party is led by the chair of the EFL and former Liverpool chief executive Rick Parry, and he is accompanied by representatives of the competition sponsors Carabao, including their CEO Satien.
So, Ray Perry doing the pre-match handshakes with them all, along with the representatives of Carabao, the sponsors of the tournament, which given the name, I can't remember what the name was, but it sounded like an Asian name, the guy. It sounded like an Asian name, that guy. Arne Slot there. I see he's polished his head especially for today's game. Not really wearing a suit, just wearing what he usually wears. But he's wearing a jacket. Apparently there's a pitch guy trying to get on. I very much doubt it. I doubt it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time now for the national anthem. Which I know for a fact is going to get booed by the Liverpool fans because they're all morons. Our gracious King, long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. Yes, what's up? Yeah. Alright. No, that's not Mamma Mia.
No, it's me.
That's not me, that's me mum.
No, it is Mamma Mia, but it's Mum.
It's Mum, but not
Different
Mum.
Mama.
No, that's me mum. It's not the sister-in-law. No, that's me mum. That's me mum. No, that's me mum. Here we go. Time for the two teams. We'll start off with the visitors. Newcastle in a moment. First of all, the referees for today's game brought to you by Darrell Johnson. Referee John Brooks. Assistant referees Eddie Smith and Nick Greenhall. Fourth official is Darren England, and the referee on VAR today is Stuart Atwell. And don't forget, of course, should any decisions go to VAR, the decision will be announced by the referee John Brooks. Let's have a look at the two teams, starting with Newcastle United starting 11. In goal, number 22, Nick Pope. Number 2, Kieran Trippier. Number 5, Fabian Schär. Number 7, Joelinton. Number 8, Sandro Tonali. Number 11, Harvey Barnes. 14, Alexander Isak. 21, Valentino Livramento. 23, Jacob Murphy. 33, Dan Burn. And number 39, Bruno Guimaraes. Starting out for Liverpool today in goal, number 62, Kieran Kelly. Number 4, Virgil van Dijk. Number 5, Ibrahim Kanate. Number 7, Luis Diaz. Number 8, Dominic Szoboszlai. Number 10, Alexis McAllister. 11, Mo Salah. 20, Diogo Jota. Number 26, Anthony... No. 26, Andy Robertson. 38, Ryan Gravenberch. 78, Jarrell Kwanzaa. Apologies, I nearly got Andy Robertson and Anthony mixed up. First time this final's been free to air for a while? No, it's about time, isn't it? Liverpool will be like, right, we play like we usually do, win the cup, there you go. Whilst Newcastle will be like, let's do this, they're going to be up for it. Both teams seem up for it. Liverpool are going to be well up to it. They're going to be well up for it. It is Jurgen, sorry, no, it's not, no, Jurgen Klopp was the winner of it before. This is Arne Slot's first taste of a cup final with Liverpool. Eddie Howe was with Newcastle when they lost to Manchester United. Can Newcastle finally end the long drought? Or will Liverpool remain victorious for the second year on the bounce? Welcome to Jamie. Welcome to Sam Pinder. Welcome to Sam McNeil. The final's underway. John Brooks gets us underway. And here we go. It is the Carabao Cup champion. The Carabao Cup champion will be decided at the end of the game. All the Newcastle fans in a sea of black and white look like a bunch of zebras. Let's see if he can slot it in. Right. Careful how you phrase that. So no one takes that out of context. John about Arne Slot. He's holding him. In fairness, I thought Jota was getting held back, but never mind. Free kick given to Newcastle already. And the first European spot for English teams. Yeah. Newcastle weren't in Europe. I mean, Newcastle weren't in the Champions League for very long. But they did have a 4-1 win at home to PSG, which they'll have been over the moon about. Got ice cream and double chocolate biscuits. Nice. Ball forward cleared away by Liverpool. Good start from Newcastle, though. Newcastle, I think what Newcastle need to make sure they don't do, because I know Newcastle are really hyped up and they're going to go for it, is don't do too much in the first half and run out of energy, because if you run out of energy against Liverpool, you're in trouble. Could be an early chance for Newcastle. Cross comes in, headed away. And now Liverpool coming on the break. Dominic Szoboszlai lays it off to the right hand side. Jamal Kwanzaa. Salah plays it to Gravenberch. Now McAllister to the attacking half. Down to the left, Luis Diaz. Against Kieran Trippier. And Trippier does well. That's a free kick, surely. Yeah. Yes. Fuck off, Diaz. Shut up. Stupid tosser. Do you eat ice cream, mate? On the odd occasion, yes. I do on the odd occasion, yes. The cup is meant to be, as I said in the comments. Yeah. So he did one. Arne Slot has previous success in cup competitions. Won the KVBB Cup. I believe that's what it's called. The Dutch Cup with Feyenoord last season. There's an early opportunity. Cross comes in, and it's Harvey Barnes latching onto it. And he's tried to latch onto it. He's ended up getting a touch, and it's gone out of play in the end. No Anthony Gordon due to suspension, but also Lewis Hall is injured, so no Lewis Hall today, which is a shame for the youngster. Who doesn't eat ice cream? Anyone who's allergic to dairy products, maybe. There is people who are allergic to dairy products. I think they're called celiac. What's the dairy allergy called? Lactose intolerant. There's people who are lactose intolerant won't eat ice cream. What's celiac then? What's celiac disease then? Immune system attacks your own tissues when you eat gluten. Ah, so it's so okay, so I've got it mixed up then. So celiac is so you're classed as a celiac if you're allergic to gluten. So celiacs eat gluten-free stuff, which I got it mixed up. I thought that was celiac, and then it's lactose intolerant. I know people who are lactose intolerant who still eat a bit of dairy. They shouldn't though if they're lactose intolerant because it can cause problems. I like ice cream as a treat. Yeah, celiac is gluten. Yeah, you know me. There's that many different diseases. Go on then. Here's an opportunity for Newcastle. Oh, corner. What a start from Newcastle. I mean, as much as I hate both teams, it would be much better for English football and it would make a change if Newcastle won it. Obviously, both fans won't want that. But it would be better for English football if they won it. Makes a change having a new winner. Are they going to score from this corner? Oh no, it's punched away. Cleared out. Then back forward by Newcastle. Headed away, and then Luis Diaz plays the ball through. Salom's trying to get onto it. Nick Pope comes out and smashes it down the field. Well done, Nick. Just nicks the ball of him. I'm diabetic, so I have ice cream as a treat. Oh yeah, you've mentioned that before to me, yeah. We also get a non-Big Six team in the FA Cup Final. Yeah, we will. Yeah, who's left in the FA Cup? Can you tell me is Dale Fry injured? I think he is. Yeah, I believe he is because we don't have, as far as I know, yes, calf injury. Yeah, because we don't have another fact that we don't have any fit centre backs. How long's Doak's injury? Possibly the rest of the season. I found out that apparently, I saw something that said that his season could be over for us. So he's gone back to Liverpool for surgery, by the sounds of it. So I don't think we'll see Ben Doak. I'm just hoping we can get him back on loan, but I don't think we will. Yeah, we got Vandenberg's out injured, Lenihan's injured, Fry's injured, Edmondson's injured, Sol and Dieng both injured, Aylan's injured, Bangura's injured, all mainly defenders and goalkeepers, apart from Riley McGree and Ben Doak. So really, I mean, we actually had to play Dijksteel, Illan Jr. had to play left back, right? Neto and Howson had to play centre back. That's how messed up the squad is, because we've got no fit centre backs. Howson can play centre back. I wouldn't have an issue with Howson if he had to play centre back for the rest of the season. He'll go to Fenmate. Yeah, I think he'll go back to Liverpool, but whether he goes on loan back to Borough, I don't know. No, look, he'll go on loan to a different club. But no, it's not looking promising at the minute. But Liverpool would use him as a cup reserve player. See, I hope they don't, because he's good enough. See, really, Liverpool's not. I mean, money-wise, it's probably perfect for him, but Liverpool's not. If you want to get yourself guaranteed, if you want to be guaranteed game time and get minutes, Liverpool's not the club. If you're a young player. You know, Liverpool's not the club. If Ben Doak wants game time, Liverpool's not the club for him, because he's barely going to get game time. You know, no end product though, mate. We've seen that. Yeah, but he hasn't been... You got to remember, he hasn't had a full bloody season, has he, mate? He's still a pain in the arse on the right-hand side. Do you think it's the end of the manager? Oh, I said all along, I think this is his last... I still think Carabao will go end the season, but... Scott Carson has 2 Champions League medals despite not playing. Yeah, he's only there for the money. But if Ben Doak wants a future, if he wants a proper future, and he wants to be able to guarantee himself minutes, Championship club's probably the best for him. Because, or a lower Premier League club. Because he won't get started in Liverpool. I mean, Salah could be going at the end of the season, but they've still got top players. Gakpo, Diaz,
How
have I forgotten their bloody wingers? Ooh, interesting attempt from Shea. Maybe seen early in the season the fans have had enough of the manager. Yeah, I haven't, but he is a top player, but I don't think he'll get game time at Liverpool. If he wants to really become, if he wants to develop into a really, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a really good player. But if he wants to develop even further, he's got to move to a different club. He's got to go to a club where he's going to be guaranteed to get game time. Liverpool, he's not guaranteed, he's not likely to get a lot of game time for Liverpool. You can see surely you can see where I'm coming from. I think a move away from Liverpool is probably the better option for him. If he was above it, if he comes back to Borough next season, he gets game time, 100%. Or he goes to a Championship club, or goes to a very low Premier League side, or he goes to a team like maybe, possibly, I don't know, Brentford, or potentially Fulham, or even Bournemouth, or something like that. Like a club that's not one of the big clubs. Like you go for a club that's not a big club. I mean, I think Ipswich will come down. I mean, he could go to a relegated side, or go to a team like Sheffield United, or definitely not Leeds, because I don't think he'd start for Leeds over like Dan James. I don't think so. Like, I would avoid all the big clubs. Avoid all the big clubs in the Premier League. A big boy, yeah. Is that Grandad on the wall? Yes. That's my granddad, who had the funeral 2 weeks ago nearly. My grandpa's up there, which you won't see very well. Adagula at Real Madrid is finding that at Real Madrid. See, Adagula's a good player. He's a good player. But when you look at the quality of Real Madrid's defence, you look at Real Madrid's defence and attack, he's not going to get game time. So same for Adagula, he needs to move to a different club. Maybe a different league, different nation. There does tend to be a lot of Turkish players. A lot of Turkish players I've noticed have played in Germany on a few occasions. So possibly maybe one of the German clubs. Maybe a German club or something like that. Gula should join Sevilla or Betis. Yeah, or he could stay in there. But see, there's a lot of players from Turkey that tend to play in Germany. Or he could go back to Turkey. I don't know. It's up to him. But you never know. I mean, we could say all this and then maybe nothing happens. So, Liverpool have been so poor, by the way, which is great. Offside. See you black and white. The main reason it's see you black and white is because of the scarf that everyone got. Got it, by the way. Brilliant. It's a class gesture, by the way, from Newcastle. I must say them. Great gesture from them.
Deliberately a little bit less of
Every single fan, every single Newcastle fan that comes to the game gets a free scarf. So they left scarves on every single seat in the stadium in the Newcastle end. So all the Newcastle fans got a free scarf as a souvenir of the trip. That would have cost them over 15 quid a minimum and all. That would have cost him 15 to 20 quid minimum. Although it's a Carabao Cup one, probably more than that. And the tickets will have been expensive enough. Bye! There's Jacob Murphy sending Nat all the way to Wembley Station. Who do you want as manager? I don't really know. I don't know. I think Carrick will go, but I don't know who's going to come in. I don't know who I'd even want as manager, to be fair. Someone who's not going to bloody someone who's actually going to be stern with the players. Sean Dyche. Yeah, but Sean Dyche is it. I mean, although Sean Dyche gets results, he plays some very boring football, which bores the shit out of some fans. He's a good manager though, but would he come to Borough? I don't know. It would also mean that Stevie Gibson would have to get his hand out of his arse and start actually spending money if he wants someone like that in. Neil Harris, next Borough boss. I don't think he'd do that well with us. But we got to the final by a programme. Yeah, I did. Ages ago. Don't know where it is, mind. But there you go. Thank those that have tuned in, by the way. Half time, don't forget, we'll have this again at half time. All English clubs, so you'll all get them easy as pie. All the noise mainly is from the Newcastle fans. Dad and Daddy went to Wembley, bought a programme hot dog and moaned at the price. Well, yeah. Pies can be quite difficult depending on the filling. Gareth Southgate? No. I probably wouldn't personally. He might come back. He might come back to Bo if he was asked. I don't know. Southgate got us relegated. Well, it wasn't Southgate that got us relegated. I got told. As far as I knew, it was it Southgate? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
I do miss Joe Linton when he's not there. Missed a month with his knee injury. Played best part of an hour in the cup against Brighton. The full 90 at West Ham on Monday night, which turned out to be an ideal rehearsal for Newcastle. Just efficient, functional, winning performance.
He does still have money, just not a lot of it. But we don't have a lot of money anyway. First half of a cup final won't be exciting. It's not been a... It's not really been a bad game. What about Kavanka? I wouldn't mind him back, but I just have a feeling... I just have a feeling... I just have a feeling he wouldn't come back. I don't think he'd do as well now. Personally. He was unlucky last time, had to cut the wage bill, had to sell out big players. He was left to an average squad. Cup finals are played to win rather than entertain. Yeah. They're normally They are normally entertaining cup finals. Been a few 0-0s in the last. There's been a few 0-0s in these last couple of seasons. And then they've gone to extra time and potentially penalties, so that could happen. Kavanka does a lot of pundit work for the Liga TV now. Yeah, so I don't know if he'll go back into management. That's the last season with Kavanka. Was the only season I enjoyed. Yeah. All the banging sounds. Got headphones on. Alright. It's probably me pushing down on the table, because when I push down the table it makes it doesn't make a squeaky bangy noise. Enjoyed 21-22 and Chuba got 29 goals. Yeah. Went to Ajax, did now, to now he's at Lille. I think. I think the one season I didn't enjoy was Woodgate being in charge. That was probably the worst season. 22-23, I think it was. Yeah, one thing I hated was when Woodgate was in charge. He was awful. Oh, that's soft as. So soft. That was the Cup Run season, which was also enjoyable. Oh, yeah.
There's a couple in attacking midfield for Newcastle today. Normally inseparable. It's playing from separate flanks, Anthony Beck. On this occasion.
Oh. Ant and Deck aren't stood together. They're stood separately. Ant and Deck stood separately today. Ant and Deck stood separately today for some unknown reason. I don't know why. They just stood somewhere else. I think Ant's with his family and Deck's with his family, so normally together. I always thought Ant and Deck were a couple. No, well, apparently, they're both next door neighbours. Apparently, they were both next door neighbours, and then they just became best friends for however many bloody years. But they're not a couple, because Deck's got his own. Deck has a wife, and so does Ant. They both have wives. They both have their own wives. They look like twins. They look nothing like twins. No. They're not related. No, they're not related. They were just next door neighbours. They're just next door neighbours. Just next door neighbours. They were just next door neighbours and then became great friends and then television celebrities. Here's a chance for the Geordies. Pull back. Is Tonali going to shoot here? He does! Oh. What's that tiger on your top logo? Pretty sure it's a Jaguar. Is it a Jaguar? I think it's a Jaguar. It's a Slazenger, mate. It's Slazenger, mate. I wear a lot of Slazenger tops, me. Should do some A-League teams, I guess, a minute. I do different teams from around the world, mate. I managed to find a team that Sam McNeil. I managed to find a logo that Sam McNeil didn't know, actually, which was a rarity. Who's going to make our kits next season? I wouldn't be surprised if we went with Macron. Macron. Another corner. I don't know who's going to make the kits. I've possibly Macron. Or we might go back. Surely we don't go back to Hummel. I think it might be Macron or would Adidas maybe? No, Macron. I meant Macron. I said Macron by mistake. I don't know. Really. It's an interesting one. I don't know who's actually. We don't know who's gonna. We don't actually know who's gonna do it. Oh! Guimaraes couldn't get his foot in right at all there. Kelly wins the ball. The corner came in from Trippier. It was headed on by Dan Burn. And then Guimaraes just couldn't get his foot in right at all. And then Kelly wins the ball off him. Here come Liverpool. Diogo Jota. To Diaz on the left. Out to McAllister. Crossed in towards Salah. It's logo change next year for Borough. Yeah, apparently. Avoid Castor and Puma and you'll be fine. Oh yeah, Newcastle have Castor, don't they? Is their bloody thing? Yeah, there's a few teams that have Castor and a lot of people aren't fussed on Castor. Puma, I'm pretty sure I've got one or two Puma shirts, but I don't know. We'll probably do an anniversary logo, then switch back. Yeah, we're changing logo. We're supposed to be potentially changing logo for next season. Because next season is 150 years of Middlesbrough. 2026. Oh, Isak stole it. Never mind, didn't. What was the actual date that I can't remember. I mean, I know it was 1876, but I can't remember what day we actually got formed. Oh, 23rd of March. 23rd of March, 1876. So it would be next season. 25-26 season then. 25-26 season to when Borough celebrate 150 years. Never liked Puma. We had them for years at Reading. Our Premier League home kit in 2012. One of them was the worst we had. You're not going next season? No, I haven't renewed. Don't blame me. I'll still do this. I'll still do the streams when I can. Thought done, but no, not the actual team. I ain't renewing the season ticket. I'm just not renewing the season ticket. More neutral vlogs next season for me. Still be doing the usual streams, so it'll be fun. Yeah, that's what I'm on about. I said I wasn't renewing. There is a lot of Borough fans that I know that are not renewing because they're fed up with the prices. The prices are stupid. Get yourself to a German game next season. Cost me a lot to try and do that, mate. Yeah, mate. The stewards at the Riverside and the head of security, morons. Fucking morons, honestly. But then again, most stewards these days are jobs worse anyway. Not a lot of the players actually. I don't know how many players actually do watch me. I knew Isaiah Jones did. Well, I don't know if you knew, but apparently Jake, do you know Jake, the other vlogger? He's not renewing apparently. There's a lot. He's actually stopping the vlogs. There was a lot of Borough fans that aren't renewing the season tickets. So we normally get an average of about 24,000 a game. I think next season Borough's only going to have 21,000. I think we'll only have about 18,000 season ticket holders. We're not going to have a lot. So it's the club's fault. Don't put the prices up. Simple as that. Don't make the prices so high. What's that? It's so daft to did that. Couldn't you sit somewhere more secluded where they don't like to catch on? The CCTV can catch you in any angle. They have so many different camera angles on the CCTVs, and they have CCTV cameras in every single stand. Prices go up because costs go up. That's how business works. Annoying. Diaz went forward. Oh, he is offside, yeah. Yeah, he's offside. Definitely offside. Crashes into Nick Pope, mind. But offside anyway. Well, so far. Up your nose. So far, not too bad. No more streams now, obviously. There will be England streams. I can get England games. If I can get Germany on the Viaplay YouTube, then I will stream. But it depends on if I can. Dazzer does sit right at the front. Not right at the front. The stewards know what I do. The stewards haven't got a... It's not the stewards that have an issue. It's the bloody... it's just the head of security. They're all dickheads. So I hate security. I hate security stuff. Anyone who works for security, no. Oh! Not a foul on Kelly. He must have pissed one off. It was the head of security on the bloody on the security cameras. Head of security on the CCTV. Tosser. Used to be a Red Bull, called him myself after stopped going to the match due to manning his health. Security just as much power as civilian. Yeah. But they'll boot you out. In Australia you can get a membership for $240. Yeah, but they're not particularly big clubs. Send a scout to India, says Paul. Right. Go to local paper and online news sites to details what's going on. Mention you regularly watched by a lot of supporters and even some players. Club will fold under bad PR. To be fair, everyone knows that. Everyone knows what went on. I even told the club that I wasn't accepting the ban. They can get stuff to that.
Yeah, I think the way he's just jumped in, I think John just called him out.
A-League's cheap because it's shit. Yeah. To be fair, mate, I actually prefer going to the neutral games. I enjoy the neutral games more than anything else. To be fair, enjoy going to the neutral games if anything. But I think they're playing a grand for 2 season tickets. Now Doncaster's only about 270 quid. That's League 2, but it's not bad, is it? No. Mask season tickets about 100. Isak, no. And Trippier blocked. You're watching Bristol War against Western United. It's not worth $200, really. It's still cheaper than England. Championship's better quality than 90% of countries' top divisions. Yep. Doesn't look good on them, no, if it's probably a new set. Ah, don't bloody... I'll end up with... Yeah, but what'll happen is I'll end up with a bad reputation doing that. I've got a reputation to keep. I can't. Do it. Oh! Gimrise with the header. Straight to keep in the end. Lee's got to watch every weekend. It's better than what you think it is. Really enjoying the vlogs. Shame about the ball ones, but keep it with neutral venues. The neutral ones I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the... oh, I've just knocked the thing. Enjoying the neutral ones, to be fair. That's the problem with going abroad, is the time zones. Seven shots to none for Newcastle United. Wow. English non-league is probably top tier. 7 shots for Newcastle, none for Liverpool. Because they've been cack. With a capital cack.
Had charge of the Championship playoff final here at the end of last season, against Southampton.
Anyone scored yet?
No. Love the York vlog. The stewards were great with you and me. Yep. Yeah, you do have to fly to every away day for that, pretty much. Newcastle are battering them. Honestly, Liverpool haven't had a shot. No shots. Oh! Oh! Wow. 37 minutes in and still no shots for Liverpool. Hello. Still no shots for the Scousers. Which, for United fans, is absolutely amazing.
Celebrated like a goal. Was a fabulous bicep to bicep wrestle.
When are you going Darlow next Saturday? Namaste, boss. Where's Dad? Yeah, namaste. Dad's currently in hospital. A minute, he's coming out tomorrow. He's had knee up. Dad's out of action. It's not down to that guy. Oh, clash of heads. Clash of heads. There's 3 of them actually down. 3 of them have clashed heads. How are we getting to Darlow? Car. Car, probably.
Given the narrative there has been around Newcastle that in recent years when they've come here they've underperformed, it's gone flat very quickly. If you were in a Newcastle shirt or holding a Newcastle scarf there. Would you be encouraged that it's different this time?
No, definitely. It's been a good start. I think they've been most importantly, they've been concentrated and focused. They've got a plan, they're sticking to it. When Liverpool is facing midfield, which in turn is stopping Liverpool feed Salah. It's good to know. We've not seen something this quiet for a long, long time. He's hardly seen any of the ball.
There's more after this. Premier League, Leicester, Manchester United to come.
Oh, that ball, is it?
Chris pulled it away.
Could be on ball, that.
It's definitely hit Trippier's hand. I know that. We're very close to it up here. It's whether
Why Liverpool's shitting again today, like last game against PSG?
To clear.
Ground's no an East Division. No Premier League team reach. No Premier League team will reach a UCL final in the next 3 years.
arms are out for balance.
No Man U stream.
Away from the
No.
in Europe, it's a penalty.
No. Ah, this is this going to be a penalty for Liverpool? This? Oh no, I haven't given it. Thank heavens for that. I was going to say if Liverpool get the only way Liverpool are probably going to win this tournament. The only way Liverpool will win is penalties. They always rely on penalties. The last couple of games have been relying on penalties, and then when they haven't got penalties, they haven't won. They're not as good as they're meant to be. See they played Newcastle in the league. Yeah, that was fine. They did alright there. Right. PSG away. VAR disallowed Kvaratskhelia goal. They scored last minute. Southampton, they needed 2 penalties to win the match. PSG didn't do anything. Like, there you go. They lost the last. They lost the last shootout because they put Nunes second. He should go after Alisson. Oh, Alisson always seems to take a penalty, doesn't he? He's not playing today because Kelly has been playing in the cup games mainly for them.
Really well over that side from the attacking perspective and defensive perspective. Newcastle
Almost half time already.
side. Just in that space for Livramento to get into. It's not fed him yet. For the one negative that Eddie Howe would have at half time. Just the creation of chances.
Well, this hasn't been a great final, has it? Although, having said that, Newcastle have dominated. Newcastle won it more, clearly. Why did not score a goal in full time? If it's in the Premier League, they'd score 2 or 3 against the same team. Why not you? Because Newcastle are dominating them. Newcastle obviously playing a different game plan. It's working. Darren should be 11 penalty taker because you play a cup final to win, not to entertain. Yes, well, put it this way, if you're a Liverpool fan, you'll be bored stiffed because Liverpool are absolutely getting hammered by Newcastle, but Newcastle, same as Sheffield Wednesday earlier on, not finishing the chances. Newcastle will score at some point, sooner or later. I don't think it's a question of if, it's when. Well, Liverpool will have to turn up second half. Otherwise, it could end up being 2 cup defeats on the bounce. They lost to the PSG in the Cup. What sort of cross was that from Murphy? That was lousy. Out of play for goal kick. So a couple of minutes to go till half time, and then it's back to this. Guess the logos. Boo. Ian Rush and Kenny Dalglish. Ian Rush and Dalglish. As you said earlier, you can't tie yourself early. No, I mean, look, I said Newcastle will probably go for it. Newcastle have gone for it. They're playing with a lot of energy, but you don't want to. what you don't want to do is, you know, do too much to the point where you're too knackered to play in the second half, and then you just get absolutely annihilated by Liverpool. He gave it to Demba. Steve Gerrard. Harvey Barnes corner.
Closed him down.
Win a lot of second balls, Newcastle. Just be sharper.
Yeah. Good, brilliant first half from Newcastle United. Liverpool, not playing well. Liverpool have only one striker, Salah, and the rest are all bad. Gakpo hasn't been too bad this season. Diaz is okay. Jota's decent. But yeah, they rely a lot on Salah. It's in! Goal for Newcastle! Dan Burn! I said it, didn't I? I said it, didn't I? I said it's not going to be long before Newcastle get a goal. It's not if, it's when. Newcastle score the first goal, and it's so deserved. It's so deserved. It really is. They've been so much better than Liverpool. Liverpool not got going at all in the entire game, and Liverpool 1-0 down, deserved to be 1-0 down. Newcastle United take the lead. The corner comes in from the left-hand side, and it's headed straight into the far corner by Dan Burn. It's a brilliant header. Oh, what a header that is. 1-0 Newcastle, fully deserved. Wow.
Was there a man for whom it was so obviously written?
Goal scorer for Newcastle United, number 33, Dan Burn.
They've waited and they've waited some more. For that
The fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time. A minimum of 2 minutes of added time. Brought to you by Darrell Johnson.
their first cup final goal here since Alan Gowling in 1976. Alan Gowling
Wow.
is 76 today. They are almost disbelieving.
Wow. They deserve it. There'll be Boa fans mourning, but they fully deserve it. They've been absolutely magnificent in this first half. They're going to go into the half-time break with the lead. I'm sure they can't score a goal. Oh, they should do. I mean, Liverpool should turn up in the second half. They'll turn up second half. They've done nothing all first half. They've been diabolical. Dan Burn, by the way, has probably been man of the match so far as well, I must say. He deserved it, Dan Burn. He's been... Eddie Howe can't believe it. He's trying not to show any emotion, but he's like, you can see, he's like, what's going on here?
Taken back by McAllister.
We're dominating Liverpool and we're leading. Oh no. Salah in the box. Headed on. Oh my God, that's such a bad attempt. The half-time score at Wembley Stadium. Liverpool 0, Newcastle 1.
The big broad shoulders of Dan Burn.
Wow.
Prominent. He, the scorer of the only goal, has to
Whoa.
up to 45.
Oh, wow. Well, I can safely say I wasn't expecting Newcastle to be leading at half-time. I certainly wasn't expecting them to be absolutely dominating Liverpool. Liverpool, nothing has gone right for them in the first half. They've just tried to go forward. They've been denied. Newcastle defensively have been magnificent. And then defensively, they have been poor. They have been really poor, Liverpool. Liverpool I think that was literally... Was that literally their first shot from Jota, and it was almost to the corner flag. Newcastle have had 9 shots. Liverpool have had 1. Kieran Trippier assist. Dan Burn header. Wow. Just unreal. And what a performance. If they win this now, Newcastle, they deserve it. They absolutely deserve to win this. They've been a better side by a mile. Hopefully, for Newcastle's sake, what they don't want to do is keep going for it. What they don't want to do is really keep going for it and get desperate to score a second goal to the point where they end up having to. I think at some point in second half they'll end up sitting back most of the second half. I don't think they'll go for it in the second half, because I think if they get tired, Liverpool will be like, yep, there we go, lovely jubbly. They're tired, so now it's time for us to push on. And I don't know whether Liverpool just waiting for them to get tired or what, but they've been poor. And they deserve to be losing. Liverpool losing to Newcastle at the break. Who saw that coming at the start of today? Yeah, the golf's been suspended, I've seen, which I don't take any notice of golf, so there you go. Now it's time, everyone, for our second lot of Guess the Logos. So if you haven't done this before, of course, what will happen is you'll have 8 teams, 8 team logos coming up on the screen one by one, and all you need to do is work out which team it is. Now, this should take no more than about 5 minutes, because they're all English teams. They're all teams, because it's a Carabao Cup Final, they're all English teams that have played in the Carabao Cup. There is 1 or 2 non-league teams in there, but they have been in the EFL before, so they have featured in the League Cup. Some of them former winners, some of them former finalists, and some of them are just teams that have just played in the Cup. Right. Are we ready then? Let's have a look at number 1. I say this shouldn't take too long. I'll give the benefit of the doubt, because obviously the stream's normally about just under 10 seconds behind real time. So give people about 20 seconds. I don't want to spend too long on this. Everyone should be able to work out all of these English teams. And if you are joining in at home, good luck. If you're in a live chat, get your answers in. Everyone should realistically get these all. Okay, so that is number 1, and that is, of course, Salford City. Salford City's logo. One of the newer additions to the Carabao Cup. Can Liverpool draw this at least? Probably, yeah, but I have a feeling Newcastle will just try and deny them at all costs. They barely had a shot all first half. It was only last kick of the first half when they had a shot. Number 2 is that one. Get me haircut and me beard trimmed in the next few days. This is the goal. Is this the goal? No, it's not. 5 corners swung into the box. Dan Burn first contact pretty much every time. Yeah, Chippy try and play it into them because it's easy. No, it's not Bristol Rovers. They play in blue. got a sneeze coming, but I just... Okay, nah. Didn't want to come out. There we go. Swindon Town then is that 1-3. Let's have a listen to this.
Taking up 25. Still with drift. In goes It's the boy from Blythe.
Oh yeah, he's a Geordie lad, isn't he, Dan Byrne? Yeah. Born in Blythe. Charlton, no. It's Luton. 4 is that. Halfway to heaven. Oh my God. Halfway to heaven. Halfway to heaven. For goodness sake. Swansea. That's not a swan. Does that look like a swan? It's a seagull. And if you have joined in at home, by the way, well done. Well done if you got this correct at home, by the way. Brighton and North Albion, of course, of the Premier League. 5. This one might trip. This one might trip 1 or 2 people up, because there's a lot of teams that have similar sort of badges. Whoops. Pigeon United. I think he's taking a piss in the chat. Pigeon United. Hastings. Couple of more seconds. Weakest one. Well, a non-league side, but were in the EFL back in the day. It's Watchdale. Watchdale used to be in League 2, now in the National League. Well done if you got that at home, by the way. That's number 6. Now, anyone that lives in the North East will probably get this. Or North Yorkshire will get this. A lot of people down south probably won't get this one. But they did used to play in the EFL. Well, it wasn't the EFL, it was called the Football League. But they did used to play in the Football League, and anyone that played in the Football League did feature in the League Cup. The Football League Cup. So a lot of the northern people will get this one. Anyone watching, if you're watching down south, probably won't get this one, to be fair. And I don't worry if you don't. If you don't live in the northeast, then don't worry about it. But if you do, you should get this. So this is the current logo for Scarborough Athletic. Scarborough Athletic, of course, did used to be in the EFL, in English Football League, and then now they sit in the National League North, I believe. but could potentially, or hopefully, sooner or later, will be in the National League, main National League. Scarborough's actually a ground that I've never been to. I'm gonna have to do Scarborough's one day. Scarborough's gonna have to be one day trips because I can literally get a bus, but it does take 2 hours. It's a bit of a trek on the bus. Right, Scarborough Athletic, number 7. Now I've removed all of the letters on this one, but you should still work it out. Still currently in the EFL. Bloody Yo-Yo Club in Championship and League One. Bloody Yo-Yo Club. Up, down, shake it all about. Do the okey-cokey turnabout, and that's what it's all about. That's so easy, says Liam. Well, I'm not surprised. It is all English teams because it's a Carabao Cup special. It's teams that have played in the Carabao Cup. Did you know, by the way, that Luton actually are champions of the Carabao Cup? They won the League Cup in like the 60s or something. And also, this is something else. I've actually got a bit of info on the actual cup that I bet a lot of people don't actually know now. But I will tell you in a moment. What's going on here then? It's Guess the Logos, mate, but it's English Football Clubs edition because obviously the Carabao Cup. It's all teams that have played in the Carabao Cup. Rotherham, I think, got to the final. Pretty sure Rotherham... This is Rotherham, by the way. I'm pretty sure Rotherham did get to the final. I'm pretty sure Rotherham did reach... I'm pretty sure Rotherham United did reach the League Cup back in the day. Yeah, 1961, which was the first ever Football League Cup, which they lost to Aston Villa. Sort of a challenge. Sometimes it's a challenge, sometimes it's a piece of piss. You heard the Ant and Deck both hugging each other and that goal went in. Second half coming up next. Good. Rotherham United, well done if you got that at home. Now time for number 8. Piece of piss this one because it's an EFL Championship side. We'll be with you, be with you, be with you as we sail along the way. We'll be with you, be with you, be with you, by your side we're always Sorry, that's just that's the song that they walk out to at the stadium. And if you did get this correct, then very well done. I think Nicola might be behind because she said Rotherham. Well, I'm on number 8 now, but Rotherham was number 7, so well done if you got that. Number 8, well done if you got this, of course, at home. Stoke City walk out to the song We'll Be With You, which is an interesting song. But yeah, that was probably the easiest Guess the Logos you're ever going to see because I need to put the show transaction actually on. There we go. So, back to the main screen. Newcastle lead by a goal to 0 at half time. And you wouldn't expect it on paper. Now, is a fact about the Carabao Cup that I actually found out. When the first years came, and obviously the first ever Carabao, it's now called the Carabao Cup. I keep saying Carabao Cup because that's what it's called now, but originally it was called the Football League Cup. So originally when the football, I don't mean a phone stuck, right. So when originally when it was called the Football League Cup, which first started in the 1960 to 1961 season, which was a couple of years before my dad was even born. In the first 7 years, I think it was, the finals used to be played over 2 legs, 1 home leg and 1 away leg. It never used to be just 1 game. Until 1968, I think it was, something like that. They changed it. And they had just one match at Wembley Stadium. Now, if that match ended as a draw, then it would go to a replay at a different neutral ground. And what happened there is, if the replay ended as a draw, there would be yet another replay, because they didn't really introduce like penalty shootouts and stuff in the tournament at that point. So, like, until there was a winner, you were just playing multiple games. There was one game, and I can't remember which it was, but it ended 0-0 at Wembley, 1-1 in the replay, and then I can't remember who it was, but ended 3-2 in the third match. So there was literally replays until someone actually won the matches, and obviously continued to be played over 90 minutes. And then, of course, as the years went on, the years progressed, they decided to make Wembley as obviously the main host of the final and have it over one leg, where they actually started to introduce extra time and penalty shootouts. And then obviously the old Wembley was getting knocked down and was getting replaced by the new Wembley, which is the current stadium now for the Carabao Cup Final and England's International Stadium. So the old Wembley got knocked down. So the Carabao Cup, the EFL Cups, the Cup Finals, beg your pardon. I don't know. So the Football League Cup Finals were played. Football League Cup Finals were played at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, and then once the new Wembley was built, it was back at Wembley, and then the rest is history. And Liverpool have won it a record 11 times. Looking for a 12th one, but potentially not going to happen. Losing 1-0, but positive start second half for Liverpool. Let's get on with second half. Where are you based? Teesside, mate. Middlesbrough. I've said that many times. In 2006, the new Wembley opened 19 years ago, so nearly 20 years ago when that happened. And, yeah. And then since then, obviously, so yeah, 2006 was when the new Wembley opened. But until then, I think it was like 1999 or 2000. I think might have been the last tournament played at the old Wembley, and then it was over to Cardiff for the Millennium Stadium, now known as the Principality. The Principality Stadium, Millennium Stadium, hosted the finals up until the last one was, I think, 2005, which I think was won, that was the FA Cup that was won. I can't remember who won it in 2005. 2005 was the last final at the Millennium, and then 2006 onwards has been at Wembley, and then obviously extra time penalties. Should the match end as a draw, by the way, we'll be going to extra time, but at the minute, Newcastle denying Liverpool every single chance. Can Liverpool draw? Yes, but it depends if Newcastle defend as well as they have been, because Newcastle have been good defensively. I tell you what, by the way, I know only 49 minutes in, but I'm saying it now, if Dan Burn does not get man of the match, then there's something wrong, because Dan Burn, in that first half, I know he scored a goal, and people say, I ain't saying it because he scored a goal, but not really. I've been watching the game. Dan Burn has been solid as a rock in defence, has been a danger from corners, and he's leading by example. You know, the man from Blythe is the man that's got them in the lead. He is at the minute the Geordie hero. He's at the minute the Geordie hero. He's such a good defender, I must say. Such a good player. May 2000, it was that Di Matteo at it again to win Chelsea's second FA Cup in 4 years. The Italian thumping in from close range to decide a close, tight contest against Aston Villa. I've got to say, Aston Villa used to be really good back in the day. Nowadays, they never reach cup finals. Could be 2-0! It is! It's 2-0! Oh, it's offside!
Isak has questions to ask.
Well, we're going to VAR here. I could not know for a fact we're going to VAR. VAR will be having a look.
Let's have a look. This is clever. They've released Joel Inter around the back. Oh, I think he could be onside.
He's onside. I think he's onside. No, I think he's onside. He's onside.
Around Bruno Guimaraes.
Stuart Atwell is on VAR. It's Stockley Park.
And offside position.
Is it because Guimaraes is in front of Kelleher, maybe?
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Oh my God. They've disallowed that. They've disallowed it because Bruno Guimaraes was in an offside position and was obstructing the goalkeeper's view. The goalkeeper was up, so the goalkeeper's view was obstructed by Guimaraes, who was offside. And Isak's onside, but because of Guimaraes being in an offside position, and
The number 39 in front of Kelleher. I think Kelleher gets a good sight of the ball. We'll have to see from behind. But he has to dive around Guimaraes. That'll be the. That's why he's been given offside. He's had to like move around.
so they're saying that he's pretty much. So they're saying that it's because of Guimaraes. Guimaraes in an offside position and apparently playing a part. The offside, you know, some of the rules are ridiculous.
Bobby Barnes. Fermento lifted it in and Murphy is back.
And it is 2-0 now! 2-0 now! Alexander Isak! Surely Newcastle win the cup now! Oh wow, the limbs in that stand. Wow! Now Newcastle are in dreamland. Wow. I thought that goal was going to stand anyway, but Isak has just smashed it into the bottom corner. 2-0 Newcastle. Wow. Wow. Well, this is great for English football. It's not great for the North East clubs, though. Bow and Sunderland fans will be hating this, but they deserve it. They fully deserve to be winning this. Alexander Isak, one of the best strikers in the Premier League. He's done it again. It's on the left-hand side. Barnes, Livramento with a cross. Headed on, and then Isak from pretty much the penalty spot. Right-footed shot. Inside the boot. Bottom corner. Beautiful goal. An absolute jubilation in the Geordie end. Absolute jubilation. Eddie Howe. Oh my God. We see a bit of it. We do sometimes see emotion, but he is over the moon. And Anton Deck, oh my God, jumping for joy. Alan Shearer, his hat fell off. I see he's polished his head for tonight's game. Newcastle are in dreamland. 50 odd years they have waited for this. They finally score at Wembley Stadium. They've scored 2 against Liverpool and the lead in 2-0 against them. The current champions are about to lose a final.
Since a Wembley win, 56 since a trophy win. It's the best part of a decade since Newcastle beat Liverpool at all anywhere. And they're 2-up.
Goal scorer for Newcastle United, number 14, Alexander Isak. Wow. Wow. Fucking hell. Curtis Jones is coming on. And it's lots of making subs. Nunes and Curtis Jones coming on. Surely now, 2-0 up. Newcastle, surely go defensive now. Surely Newcastle are going to go defensive now. Wow. All the Newcastle fans holding their scarves up in the air. Much as I hate Newcastle, they have a cracking fan base. They've got a cracking fan base. you know, like him or not.
Spectacular in this first 55 minutes, but now is the time.
Yeah, Ant and Deck are just delirium.
Because those fans behind that goal, they've gone.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Is coming to you right now in black and white. Here are a couple to inject a bit of colour for Liverpool.
Substitutions for Liverpool. Leaving the field is number 20, Diogo Jota.
There's been
Coming on the field is number 9, Darwin Núñez.
potential for a redemptive half hour here, and yes, Canate.
And also leaving the field for Liverpool is number 5, Ibrahima Konate. Coming on the field, number 17, Curtis Jones.
Surprised. Feels like he's a proper rattle on his slot. He's not just going for like. Should be a great last half an hour.
Absolutely insane. Liverpool, though, have to respond. If Liverpool don't respond, it could be game over. And they're still trying to pass off from the back. Newcastle are still pressing them. They're playing counter-press here. Definite counter-press. The few Swedish flags I'm seeing. Newcastle 56-year wait for a trophy. Could be over tonight. Amazing. And they deserve it. Liverpool, not a single shot on target. Nick Pope might as well be having a deck. Nick Pope might as well be sat on the deck chair reading the newspaper. He has had absolutely no involvement whatsoever.
And up he goes again. And he hasn't got any shorter.
Game where Canate's gone off. Took a really bad back handle. He's almost got to say
It's hard to believe that
taking him
an attack of
at the moment.
Salah, Diaz, Jota can get pocketed by Newcastle's back line.
Murphy will be there first.
Is this the start of a potential fall down? Is this going to be a potential fall down for Liverpool? They've fallen apart. They're falling apart here.
Liverpool supporters have got used to coming to Wembley and winning this after a penalty shootout in 22. And it's after extra time in 24.
Heavens.
McAllister
Doesn't. Oh, here they come. Here we go. 2-1. Oh, what a save.
reacting to the strike from Johnson.
That's Liverpool's first shot on goal, and it's took them almost 60 minutes.
From back to front was brilliant here. He sets off this attack with a wonderful bit of play, and then he ends up near the penalty spot and nearly gets Liverpool back in.
Just did you say that?
The problem is the shot is too close to Pope.
Jinx Master's back. Tonali's down, and he's feeling it. He's feeling his leg, and he does look like in. He looks like he's in some pain. Does look like he's in pain. United have announced their lineup. I know they could have some, don't they? Onana, Lindelof, Matswari, Delict. Back for you. Is it back for them? Bruno, Hoyland, Ericsson, Garnacho, Delors, Garde, Heaven. Nice, Heaven started. Nice, that's fine.
This time last year, of course, Tonali says Sandy was kicking his heels. His first game back from that long ban was the second round winning Nottingham Forest at the end of August, and within a
Heaven starts.
that game, he was playing the pass.
Thank heavens for that.
Newcastle United's League Cup campaign.
Way.
So he's going to be okay.
Is tonight going to be okay, or are we going to have subs?
Newcastle, half an hour is a long time in a football match.
See, can Newcastle just not crumble? Because Liverpool are going to put them under a lot of pressure now. So, for their sake, hopefully Liverpool don't get anywhere. 52% Liverpool, 47% Newcastle, or 48% Newcastle actually, but never mind. Ball in headed away. Oh, it's done alright. Oh, they're winning against Kiel. Happy days. Nah, that's a bit shit, isn't it? I need Garnacho to have an absolute blinder when he plays. What is Jones doing? Oh, it's Diaz, a big man. Oh, corner. Yeah, better. Better from Liverpool. Joelinton the block. And he's giving it to the bloody Liverpool fans. He's like, yeah, yeah. Currently cooking it on like some... I've already had mine. I'll be having probably a bit of food later on. Probably not a lot though. Oh yeah. Oh, missed out a point, bastard. Okay. It could be worse. Has that just started? Ooh, get up.
Just questioning the challenge of Burn. I think it is on Quan to say he's late. And Nunes' touch bounces off him.
Oh, that's fine. God, they did shit.
Look for Nunes. Subtleness in his game. Sorry,
wow.
In the final third.
Done well there. Oh! Go on then. Could be. No. Here they come again! Oh my god, what a save! What a save by Kieran Kelly. What a save. Oh. There's another shot for being shared by...
Plays it across, it's a touch behind Isaac, which makes it a little bit difficult for him. But he gets a good contact on it. Just grateful, very close to him.
Well, this is amazing. When I was looking at this today, I thought, let's be honest, Liverpool probably win it. I don't think anybody, I don't even think any Newcastle fans saw this coming. Didn't see this coming. Joelinton's down injured. And Isak's down feeling his leg as well.
Time is clearly Newcastle's friend. Joelinton needn't be in any hurry. But you remember he had a
Oh, I forgot the Liverpool fans were here. Haven't heard them all game. Literally, haven't heard them all game until now. I've just had me tea. Loving your stream today. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for tuning into both, by the way. And don't get used to having two, because you're not going to get two anytime soon. It's only because it was the cup game today, and I wanted to do the the Sheffield Derby. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason.
Shoulders is so substantial, unique in the context of their 20th and 21st century history.
You're the Newcastle fans. Some of them are in tears. They just can't believe it. This is what it means. This is what it means to football fans. Substitution for Liverpool. Leaving the field is number 10, Alexis McAllister. Coming on the field to replace him is number 18, Cody Hackpaw. Or Cackpaw, as I like to call him. Are you not with him tonight, Nick? No. I mean, yes, yeah. He's the competition's top scorer. Competition's top scorer, so you will receive the golden boot for it. Oh, they've lost it. Newcastle on the break. They're on the break. Tonali's still going. Played to the right. That's such a lousy pass. Doesn't give it in. Poor pass. You're the lady who's using next to... No. That's not Nicola. That's Mia. Nicola is a friend of me mum's. Nicola is me mum's friend from school. No relation. So. Followed by Szoboszlai on Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah.
Relationships with the players are so very evidently tight and trusting. Shares one aheader.
Oh, they can't get it clear, Liverpool. This could be 3-0. Oh. Just got 5 into a 9 darter. Oh, you got 5 perfect darts. Oh, just right. Honestly, Newcastle should be 3 or 4 up. They should have had about 3 or 4 goals here. I mean, truthfully honest here. They've been so poor. Ruined it by switching 17s. Can I play on darts counter, mate, later? If you want, have you got an account on there? Have you got an account on there, Sam? I'd have to add you on here. Speaking of which, by the way, when do you want another game, Tom? When do you want another game, Tom? I've got those new darts that you gave me. Only 38% of the ball for Newcastle, but 13 shots, and Liverpool have had 3. By Scousers? Let me have a look at this. My friends, add. What's your account? Can't play while my parents are in. I can't play while my parents are in Home Alone at the moment. Well, what's your name on it? Is it just Sam McNeil? Well, anyway, I'm trying to add you on here, but what's your bloody darts counter name?
Liverpool do lose here. They will at least, of course, have the consolation of knowing that there is a Premier League for them trying out to be won. And their losses are prominent amongst those we will bring you live on Sky Sports through the month of April.
Oh yeah, because that's your profile picture. Chicken leg.
We'll have a couple of changes soon to make. Free kick against an angered Soberslide.
Yeah, beyond the Newcastle second goal, I thought Liverpool would recover. They're actually getting
Honestly, Liverpool rely on penalties. I'm saying it now, by the way. Right?
They've lost the ability to sustain it.
Yeah, I've been poor lately. I've been averaging 40s and early 50s, low 50s mainly. I normally average 55 plus. Liverpool, I can definitely say Liverpool rely on penalties. This is now 2 games on the bounce where they've lost 2-0 as it stands. 2 games on the bounce where they haven't scored. And they scored 1 goal. No, this is not a marathon. Definitely not. They scored 1 goal against Southampton and then 2 penalties. Take away the penalties and they barely score goals. No, I'm not staying on for United. I'm not doing a marathon stream. God, I haven't got the end. You're lucky I've done 2. I only ever do 1. I normally only ever do 1 bloody game. Don't forget to keep an eye on Double Trouble Darts. We're back on Double Trouble Darts on Thursday night for the Premier League at darts. Although having said that, potentially I might not be on. It depends on if I can. It depends on if I can find a way of accessing Italy versus Germany. If I can, then I'm streaming that, and then I'll just have to pop on the darts afterwards. Friday the 21st, England are on telly, so against Albania. Do you want a new dartboard? The wires on yours are bloody massive. No, it's a normal dartboard. It's a Windmill. It's a Windmill Masters board. It's a normal dartboard, mate. The wires are always big. That's how it came like that. That dartboard's. My dartboard's always been like that. The wires are really thick. Well, I don't know why. I mean, they're not. I don't know why they're thick. But it cost me 40. It cost me 30 odd quid for the dartboard, and then 40 quid for the bloody surrounding. So, compared to the Blade 6 Target Talks, but they're the more expensive dartboards, mate. As far as I know, I don't really. No, I don't think I need a new dartboard at the minute. I'm fine. Well, if you want to do that, send it by Super Chat because it goes straight to Google AdSense and then it'll go into my account at some point. But I don't expect people. I don't expect people to do that. I don't expect that from people. I might go back to Red Dragon do NPQ ones, which are Blade 6 without the branding at 25 quid. But then you gotta delivery and stuff. Like you gotta get it delivered and stuff. It's a bit of a nightmare. Happy to send one your way if you did want to upgrade. I mean, if you want to, then that's up to you. But you don't have to. You don't have to. It's up to you. I'm just hoping it'll fit. I'm just hoping the surrounding. I'm hoping the tyre will fit on it. But the tyre would need to be able to fit around it. I assume it's no bigger than the other one. Probably the same size.
In by Soberslide.
In the box to Liverpool. Back to the right. Oh, handball. No. I'll see if I'll see if I've got a box to send one in. Just around will fit the outer board. Ah, okay then. Well, if you're sure, I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know, but only do it if you're sure, because obviously it'll cost you a fair bit. It'll cost you a lot to bloody send it. I mean, you have the details anyway, because you sent me those darts, and I couldn't get the bloody flights out of that block. Trying to pull them out, and then I realised you had to twist them. I was like, no wonder I can't get it out. 88,000. Oh well, fair enough then. Why not? Appreciate that. Appreciate all the help. Liverpool did make a change, but Liverpool made a change and I forgot to announce it. Like a fucking idiot. And they made a double change. Oh, their final subs then. Those blocks are a bit useless, sadly. Just chucked them into a 3D print and it came out cack. Yeah. Substitutions that were made about 4 minutes ago for Liverpool, but forgot to announce. Leaving the field was number 38, Ryan Gravenberch, and also leaving the field was number 7, Luis Diaz. Replacements: number 19, Harvey Elliott, and number 14, Federico Chiesa. Right, now that's done. Newcastle yet to make a sub. I just thought I'd say that. I mean, surely Eddie Howe. You'd think that surely Eddie Howe would. You'd think Eddie Howe would go ultra defensive now. Surely they go ultra defensive now. Take off. I don't know. Maybe. Take off one of the midfielders for a defender, or really go for it and take off Isak, Murphy or Barnes and bring on a defender. I did, but it was pending. If I'm Eddie Howe, personally, if I'm Eddie Howe, I bring on potentially Emil Kraft. Bring on Emil Kraft. Just add another defender on there. How do I accept? You go on to darts counter. No, there's nothing there. Get up. Typical Liverpool trying to get penalties, aren't they? We can't score, so we'll try and get a penalty so that we can score. Trying to get penalties. Pen merchants. Yeah, Liverpool are poor. How the hell they're bossing the Premier League, I'll never know. When you go onto the app, the button at the top left, press start the menu button. And then go to friends, and it should come up with like Darrell or whatever, friend request, blah blah blah. Who won the Dundee Derby? Dundee FC won it. Fucking hell. Well, I think if you cover the United game, you get loads of views. I definitely don't, because there's a million United. There is absolutely loads of United YouTubers. I don't get the views. And also, this is another reason why I don't like doing the finals that feature massive teams, because you get no views for it. I've got nothing in the way of views here because for the Carabao Cup, because every single YouTuber on the planet streaming it. Yeah, it's just a straight swap. by the looks of it. Yeah, it is just straight up. Double substitution for Newcastle United. Leaving the field, goal scorer number 14, Alexander Isak. Coming on the field is number 9, Callum Wilson. Also leaving the field for Newcastle United is number 11, Harvey Barnes. And coming on number 28, Joe Willock. Mate, I'm not available every day to do that. I'm not always available to do daily stuff, mate. I feel the channel's the channel's gaining a fair bit. I think the channel's going well anyway. I think the channel's going all right. We've reached 3,100. Reached 3,100 subscribers, so I've done pretty well to do that. 3,100 subs now, so we're getting there slowly. Oh.
Really good, Joelinton. On and off the ball.
88,500. They're next to each other in Scotland. I know they're next to each other in Scotland. The Dundee Derby. So I was wondering who won the Dundee. Newcastle are going for a third, by the way. They're going for a third. They want to really finish off Liverpool here. They're still going. They're not going defensive. I thought they'd go defensive personally. They're still going for a third. It's a good block, handball. Hits his shoulder. That. Wow, well, who saw this coming tonight? Newcastle United, 7 minutes away from their first trophy in 56 years. Message me on Discord after match of game for United. Okay. Headed away. Headed back forward. Is he onside? Is he on or off? No, he was on. Callum Wilson hit a shot on the volley, nowhere near. So that's about an average 5,000 views a month equals roughly a revenue of approximately £80 per month in ad revenue. I'm a chartered accountant. That's about an average 5,000 views a month. Equals roughly £80 per month in ad revenue. How would it be an average of 5,000 views a month? Well, you got to remember that I did a lot of random crap before I changed the actual name fully to Dazzer's Football Stand, and then obviously changed things up. Let's have a look at the analytics. 6,000 views in the last 28 days with an estimated revenue of £18.90. That'll go up, of course, because I got given a £10 donation today. Gained 18 subs in the last month, which is decent, actually. Personally, I think that's personally decent. Lifetime views.
The Scouts are in black and white, who would love to have played Anthony Gordon. He's certainly in the thick of it. 19 since Newcastle won here.
So my channel has had a total of...
Succeeded Winston Churchill. Sterling Moss won the British Grand Prix.
The data's only gone from
Down under.
2019. It hasn't added anything from when I first started the channel. So according to this, so since 2019, my channel's had 327,000 views. 327,000 views. Majority of them probably been. Yeah. In February, the channel had only 2,000 views, but that's because I didn't do a lot in February. That's probably why. Oh, sorry, hang on, that's live. You silly dit. No wonder it didn't. No wonder it didn't do it because that was live. Right. So 353,600 from videos, 327,700 from live streams. So that is a total of, when I do the maths, 681,300. 681,000. And how long have I been doing this now? For 8 and... Well, I've had my account for nearly 10 years, but didn't start it till end of 2016, so... Almost 8.5 years, so... That's about... It's about, it is about 80, it works out at about 80,000 a year, 680k, so yeah, it works about 80, just over 80,000 a year, pretty much. 68,000, my dog got chased like bull earlier, oh god. 68,000. Right, are Liverpool going to get back into the game? Or is it going to be plain sailing for Newcastle? Nah, Newcastle, mate, Newcastle have been so good defensively. They so deserve this. It's good for English football, you know. It's not bad, is it? On an average of about 80,000 a year. It's not bad, is it, really? When you consider videos and streams. You know. I mean, the videos always get more views than the streams, majority of the time, so... Majority of the videos get more than streams, but, you know. I mean, from streams I've had 300,000, and then from videos I've had 300,000, so... Don't know why. Murphy's knackered. Murphy's knackered. His legs are bloody. Murphy's legs have gone, I think. His legs are knackered. Ah, he's gone off anyway. Substitution for Newcastle United leaving the field. Number 23, Jacob Murphy. Wait, eh? Wait. Oh, they've changed their mind. They've changed their mind on the sub now. Okay. Everyone was confused there. They did change their mind. Nick Pope's got booked for time wasting. Oh, it is. Right, they have decided what to do now. It is Jacob Murphy gone off. Substitution for Newcastle United leaving the field. Number 23, Jacob Murphy. Coming on, number 17, Emil Kraft. I said to do that, didn't I? Go defensive. Go defensive. Right at the end of the game now. For Newcastle, nothing has gone Liverpool's way. The fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 8 minutes of added time. 8 minutes.
8 minutes, which for them is going to feel like about 3 weeks.
It's never going to be easy, mate.
History says that.
Everyone just biting the fingernails in that Newcastle end. Aye, cheers. Not many views tonight, but to be fair, I don't normally get a lot of views for the Carabao and FA Cup finals anyway. I still do the Cup finals though, because I enjoy doing the Cup finals. So this could be 3-0. Oh, Kelly comes out. If Liverpool can get a goal, it makes things very tense. Newcastle United, as it stands, they're going to be celebrating. They're going to be partying round the streets of Northumbria tonight. Newcastle City Centre is going to erupt along with this stadium when that full-time whistle goes. Ah, oh, clumsy from Gakpo. That's a yellow card, surely. Eddie Howe has led Newcastle not only to the Champions League the other year, 2 Carabao Cup Finals, and now they're going to be back in Europe, and Newcastle United are going to get their first trophy in 56 years. Oh! Yeah. They just said if anyone's got a bar in Newcastle and you're normally shut on a Sunday, get your bar back open because, yep, money coming in. There's going to be a lot of money coming in tonight, I think, in Newcastle. Everyone's going to be partying and getting pissed tonight. Or is Liverpool going to be pissed about losing it, which is a sad shame. It's better for English football if Newcastle do win a new winner of the tournament. It's better for the competition. Gakpo shot blocked. Nunes blocked. Still in there. Blocked. It was a big claims of handball from Newcastle. But Newcastle get it away. Joelinton against Szoboszlai. Joelinton comes out on top. Oh. And it's in! Oh no. Ah, it's offside. Federico Chiesa scores for Liverpool. The offside flag is up.
It's a beautiful pass from Harvey Barnes. Oh, I think he's onside. This goal's going to count.
He's on. He's onside.
Newcastle United playing against the
He's onside. No, he's on.
He's on.
No, that is not offside. He's onside. He's onside there by about a yard, I'd say. He's onside. This goal's going to stand. Yeah, this is a goal, therefore.
That looks pretty conclusive.
Yeah, hold your breath. And don't quite head down to that bar in Newcastle yet. Take your time.
Miles onside. Yeah, this is Miles onside. This is definitely going to be... this is definitely a goal. It is.
The line is green, and the Liverpool reaction will be telling.
It's a really good finish from Chiesa. His touch is really good. He's right.
Now is John Bucks going to be announcing it?
We're just checking.
It's Miles onside.
I think this goal is going to stand, and we're going to have a blockbuster the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Well, they're checking to see if that's a foul. I don't think that's a foul. And then the ball through. He's onside. They've already checked the onside.
This delay so far is very nearly 2 minutes, which we're going to have to add on. We're going to be heading up towards 100
Extra 2 minutes coming up.
And here's the announcement.
Here we go, John.
After review, the Liverpool number 14 is onside, and the final decision is a goal. And there's life Cup Final.
And
He
this
was
just,
almost the last to
VR
know.
decision goal.
He has given Liverpool a prayer here.
this just gets really interesting. There's going to be
Goal for Liverpool. Goal scorer number 14, Federico Chiesa.
and Eddie Howe shakes
Oh,
his head.
that's an extra 2 or 3 minutes.
It's on hold. It is still on hold.
Liverpool have got all the firepower on the pitch. Van Dijk, he's the one that
They won't turn it around though.
Virgil van Dijk up top. Alan Shearer nervous.
And all of that history weighs.
Then they're not going to turn it around. I can't see them turning it around now. They've got the goal a bit too late into added time. There will be,
Minutes originally added, there will be an extra 2.5.
yeah, there'll be an extra about 2 or 3 minutes. So we will be playing till almost the 101st minute. Almost 101st minute.
Stadium is suffocating.
I know it's a big decision to get right on VAR. Took an age, scared of their own shadow now to make a mistake.
Tense times for Newcastle. Newcastle trying the corner flag tactic. That's a throw to Newcastle.
Bruno's won a throw and he's celebrating it. It's about time
He does
now.
he has every right.
Time and time.
It's interesting, just watching Van Dijk. Look at these two on the halfway line, Van Dijk and Bird.
Van Dijk's gone up to striker pretty much. Van Dijk's pretty much gone to striker. Free kick given to Liverpool. Couldn't take it in a hurry there. Now it's long from Kellier.
Chiesa was booked in amongst all of that.
Oh, Chiesa got booked. For mind.
Keeping the ball wins the game for Newcastle. They want more than that.
Oh,
Tonali, Willock,
here come Newcastle.
in the middle.
Willock.
Corner flag will do for now.
Tonali's done really well there.
Corner flag again.
Willock's picked it up.
And and he's just blasted it against the Liverpool player. Got a corner and celebrated it. Honestly, time wasting tactics now. That's all you have to do. All they have to do.
C plus 8 in the top.
Time wasting tactics.
And a couple on.
What's
Tonali is being booked for tying his laces.
what? What's Tonali been booked for tying his laces for?
98 minutes, the bounty cover done, aren't they? To get booked again if he's not careful, he better take it.
Hurry up, you'll get sent off here. I don't know why they're doing this. There's another 2. There's a minimum.
99 minutes.
There's at least another 1 or 2 minutes. That Newcastle end is going to absolutely erupt at full time.
Champagne cork. Waiting to escape.
Eddie Howe will get. I know Eddie Howe and his coaches will be celebrating all evening. Along the players. Ooh, trying to win another corner there, Wilson. Still at the corner flag. Great ball control from Tonali. Beautiful ball control. Guimaraes. They're just trying to run the clock down here. But Liverpool get it away. It's a long ball forward. Last push possibly. Salah's been poor in this game. Newcastle win it back. Boot it forward. They're in. They're in. He's going to go to corner. Is he? No, is he going to go corner? No, surely you'd have thought just go for the third goal there. Wilson loses the ball. Oh, wow. We played 100 minutes. It's back with Newcastle. Booted out by Nick Pope.
Joe Linton through. Harvey Elliott to the ground beneath us.
And there is a VAR check here.
cynical.
There's a VAR check for potential violent conduct, potential red card.
Off the ball, stand beneath.
Possible red card here. I don't know who for. Jolington.
Just a careless pull really by Jolinton.
Jolington.
The ball, he just tried to bring Elliott down just to stop him trying to go with the attack, but missed by the on-field referee. Picked up by VAR, checked and cleared.
No. It's been cleared.
This for them is painful.
Last push for Liverpool. This is it.
Gallagher lumps it forward. Van Dijk one ahead.
That's it, surely.
Out came Jolinton.
That's it! Newcastle United, after 56 years of waiting, have won the Carabao Cup. Well done. And they fully deserved it. They fully deserved it. Well done. Absolutely well done. They deserved that. They defended well. They annihilated them for majority of the game. Liverpool underperformed. They came for the result. They wanted it more, and they've got it. Newcastle United. They'll be celebrating in the streets of Newcastle tonight. Absolutely remarkable. The first trophy in 56 years. The local hero, Dan Burn and Alexander Isak.
There will be no quenching the tears.
Wow. Alan Shee was jumping for joy.
Shearer, sweet 16.
He can't believe it. Alan Shee was jumping for joy. The Bladen Racers is playing. Anton Deck embracing each other. Yo, Ant's in tears. He's in tears. Unreal. The winners of the 2025 Carabao Cup, Newcastle United. Wow. Amazing. What a job. Got to say, right? Well, Borough fans cannot be calling them trophy virgins anymore. Everyone, all the Borough fans saying trophy virgins this, trophy virgins that. We can't anymore. First major trophy in 70 years. But 56-year wait though. 56-year wait for a trophy though. Wow. Arne Slot and Liverpool, they were so poor. Newcastle United will be celebrating for weeks to come. Newcastle United are now guaranteed to be in the minimum Europa League. Newcastle United guaranteed to be in Europe. They'll be in the Europa League regardless. If they finish in the top four though, they go into the Champions League. They're guaranteed a spot in Europe. Liverpool's season hasn't been great, has it? It looks like just one trophy. The league title, and that's going to be it for Liverpool this season. And well done to Newcastle United. They fully deserve it. As a smoggy, probably pains me to say that the Geordies deserve to win, but they do. They fully deserve to win. You can't, Borough and Sunderland fans can't deny. The better side won it, and it's good for English football that we have a new winner of the tournament, and they just fully deserved it. They've been superb throughout this entire match. Man of the match for me has got to be Dan Burn. The man from Blythe, the local hero, which is what's playing in the background actually in the stadium. Newcastle United, the 2025 Carabao Cup winners. Just amazing. Eddie Howe has done a fantastic job, hasn't he? With Newcastle United. Got them to Champions League. Got them to 2 Carabao Cup Finals. And now he's finally won one. He's won their first trophy in 56 years. Those Newcastle fans, delirious. Absolutely delirious. Wow. In a way, I'm kind of happy for Newcastle. They've waited so long for this. You know, they've waited so long for this to happen. You know, there was possible doubt that it was ever going to happen. They fully deserved to win this match. Amazing. Absolutely outstanding from them. Congratulations to them. Congratulations. You know, they deserved it. They deserved it today. Liverpool underperformed. You know, they went 2-0 up. Could have been they really could have had about 3 or 4 goals, really. Newcastle should have had about 3 or 4 goals. Eddie Howe, I'm going to say it, Eddie Howe outclassed and tactically outclassed. Eddie Howe tactically outclassed Arne Slot. It's great for English football to see a new winner of a cup. And we could have a potentially new winner of the FA Cup. Dan Burn, the skipper, has become the captain that's won Newcastle a cup. The time has come. Clever. Newcastle United winners. It's took them 56 years. They have fully deserved it. No one can complain at all about it. They were so good. Honestly, really, really good. Well, I didn't think this was going to be the case at the start of the streams. I thought Newcastle were going to lose this. But I tell you what, well done. They wanted it more, and they've outperformed Liverpool. There's not many teams that can say they've outclassed Liverpool. Wow. Just amazing. The final stats. Good heavens. Liverpool, 8 shots, 3 on target. 7 of those shots were in the second half. So they only had 1 in the first. Newcastle, 17 shots, 6 on target. 9 in the first half, 8 in the second half. They fully deserved it. Like, no one can complain at all. You can have no complaints. Newcastle never beat Liverpool. They very rarely beat Liverpool. When's the last time they've actually beaten Liverpool? When's the last time Liverpool actually lost to Newcastle? It's 10 years ago. It was the 6th of December 2015. It's the last time Liverpool lost to Newcastle. At last for Newcastle. The drought is over. They have finally beaten Liverpool. And Liverpool have now suffered 2 defeats on the bounce in cup competitions. They've been knocked out of 2 competitions now. Just the league remains now for... it's just the league now that remains for Liverpool. Don't forget the early games. Arsenal beat Chelsea by a 0-0 and Spurs lost 2-0 at Fulham. What did I say, Sam McNeil? I said, didn't I? I said Fulham will beat Spurs, and they did. Oh, you can go ahead of them. Well, I can safely say they'll be celebrating in the streets of Newcastle tonight. What a performance from them. And, you know, that they fully deserve it. We're going to stay on for the trophies. We're going to stay on for the presentation. And once the presentation's done, we are going to disappear. Well, we're going to finish off with the presentation, actually. Once the players are up. Once the players have gone up the stairs, I'll say my thanks and everything. And then once the players have lifted, give them the usual round of applause. And then we'll leave them disappear for the night. Bit disappointing on the views, but never mind. Disappointing view count, but oh well. And it's lot going up with Van Dijk to collect the runners-up medals. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please show your appreciation for the runners-up of the 2025 Carabao Cup, Liverpool. The guy who's doing the guy that's doing the trophy, the guy doing the trophies, cutting the writing Newcastle's name on the trophy, ready to get it engraved in the trophy.
Newcastle United onto the trophy. They see Dan Burn holding up his winners 25 shirt. Zucker's got Sam Fender written underneath as well. They are seeing exactly what people are seeing at home.
Yeah, no, fantastic. You know, they've waited a long, long time, and we spoke about at the start of the show, 70 years since they last tasted victory here at Wembley, and you know, they're going to enjoy this. They're going to stay here. I don't think we'll get out of Wembley tonight. I'm not sure we'll get out of London tonight, but you know, they deserve their celebrations tonight.
Look, if you are connected to Liverpool, this is a disappointing afternoon. But aside from that, you don't have to have a heart of stone or be a Sunderland fan to not feel some kind of warm.
I'll be a Sunderland fan. Oh, never mentions Borough, do they? I'll mention Borough, yeah. They've deserved it, Newcastle. Magnificent today. It's time for the players of Newcastle United to go up to get their winner's medal. And I got to say, Bruno Guimaraes was really good, by the way. I thought he was really good, really good. But I thought Dan Burn was outstanding. They've all got 25 winners' shirts. Winners 25 on their shirts. Gakpo going to the Newcastle players and saying well done to him. Touch of class from bit of class there from Cody Gakpo. Class. Here we go then. They're making their way up onto the stairs. Liverpool have lost now to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, Plymouth in the FA Cup, PSG in the Champions League. Hopefully they bottle the league, but that's not going to happen. Right, the players are going up, going all the way up the Wembley stairs. Long climb up the Wembley stairs to the long climb all the way. There's a massive climb up to the second tier of Wembley Stadium to get their winners' medals and the trophy. Eddie Howe going up. Eddie Howe's done a magnificent job. He's been superb, Eddie Howe. Magnificent. See if he goes to making their way onto the balcony to receive their winners' medals and the trophy. Eddie Howe walking up the stairs as well. Getting applauded and getting applauded by all of the fans there. The captain, Dan Burn, is going to go up first.
back.
Well, they're the 24th different winners
Where is
of the
it?
Football League Cup. The first
There we go. The 24th winners of the tournament. They're now the 24th team to win the cup.
Joe Harvey, Bobby Moncur and his crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, going on to the balcony now to get their winners' medals. Please show your appreciation for the 2025 Carabao Cup champions, Newcastle United. Well done to them. Well done, boys. Well done. Excellent. LOL! Leverkusen are losing already. What a great start. Well done to them. Fully deserved.
He could reach up and touch the Wembley arch.
Yeah, you might just have to wait till after United, mate. Because I don't know when this is going to be done. Well, everyone, thank you very much indeed for tuning in to both streams. Those that have tuned in today, thank you very much. Yeah, 2 decent streams. And be back again during the international break. Back in the international break, so I'll see you for the next stream during the internationals. Yeah, you can do, yeah. Looking forward to seeing you all during the national break. For those that do my Discord predictions, there's no predictions this week. As we're having a break for the international break. Here we go. The winners of the 2025 Carabao Cup, Newcastle United. It's took them 56 years. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Bye-bye. Once again, winners of the 2025 Carabao Cup, Newcastle United.